Hey everybody, Leo D here with another vlog, and in this vlog I've got Alex who's come over.
What up YouTube world?
And he brought a new toy. What'd you bring, Alex?
Man, this quarantine got me really bored, and you guys actually gotta like start doing some shopping. I know not everybody is in the position, but a lot of companies have really good deals going on right now. So this is the Gigbar Move. I've been looking at this guy since NAMM last year, so we're talking 4 or 5 months, and I haven't seen it on special, and I finally got a good deal on one, so I decided to pick it up.
For the longest time, Alex and I have had this debate whether to get a Gigbar Move or not. What's better, to have individual lights or to have a large system like this. So we're going to put this one through its pace, and we're going to see how it looks. Alright Alex, so what comes in the box?
Alright, so inside the box you got your usual books and stuff. Pluck them and file them. Comes with a really short IEC cable. I wasn't a fan of that. Comes with like I think it's like a 6-footer. I luckily had a 20-footer in my stash, so I went ahead and put that inside the bag. Does come with this bag as well. Also comes with your tripod itself, which a tripod can extend, I think it's up to 7 feet if I'm not mistaken. So it definitely goes up pretty high up in the air. Unit itself is a little heavy, it weighs about 24 pounds. But it's definitely something doable where you can put it up yourself and take care of it yourself. Also comes with a very cool wireless foot switch. It is completely wireless. You can adjust most of the features of the light directly on here. You got your blackout, your different color modes, your music mode, and your different automatic modes. Just keep in mind that this light is a 5-in-1. So it has 2 moving heads, 2 derbies, 2 pars, a strobe / UV, and it also has a laser. So all 5 of them, you can adjust them individually through here. And if you want a little more adjustment, you also got the trustworthy remote control. Bam! So it comes in this really cool, compact, convenient case. Automatically you open it up, unzip it all the way, and bam! It literally just folds into here conveniently. You know, this is more designed for portability. This is something that it's looking for somebody that just wants to simplify their setup. You know, that's literally what I'm all about. The less work I have to do, the better off I am. That's why I have my special XLR and IEC cables in one. Whatever it is, as long as it can save me time, I'm all for it. So it comes with a standard light stand. It is definitely really big, but it is heavy duty. This is something where it's going to open up very wide, and you definitely, you know, I definitely feel comfortable, you know, using it at an event, you know, where it's going to be safe for people to be around it, and or God forbid, you know, somebody were to, you know, bump into it, nothing's going to happen to it. It does go up very high. That's about as high as you can go right there. But, you know, it should definitely be, you know, high enough for you to be able to put the light up there and be able to cover a full dance floor.
Okay, so here's a look at the back of the unit. One of the moving heads. Did you put this labeling on there, or it came with it?
Yeah, no, I put it on there just so that I won't have to go through the menu or the instruction manuals every time. So each one individually, when you have it on automatic mode, you can turn certain things on at each individual time. So these are just the abbreviations for me, like that I know which is which.
All right. Here's your sound active microphone, infrared, DMX in, out, power in and out. All right.
That's also really convenient as well. A lot of guys have been using 2 of these, so a lot of people had the Gigbar 1. Also, I've gotten this one. You can link them together and they'll work with each other. So you'll have, you know, 4 pars, 4 derbies, only 2 moving heads, but you can link them together, which is really cool.
Okay, so what we're going to do now is fog up my garage, set the light up, and we're going to see all the different features that it can do and what we can do with it. We're going to hook it up to a DMX controller and anything else we can think of. So just looking at a comparison on the right hand side, right over here, this is a standard American DJ light stand, and then the stand right next to it is the Chauvet Gigbar Move stand. The first thing that we notice is that the diameter of the standard light pole is a lot bigger than the diameter of the light pole that comes with the Gigbar Move. But what that means is that you have the opportunity to use any speaker stand because this is the same standard size as a speaker stand, you can use the hydraulic stands if you want to put the stand up here and then use the hydraulic lift to get it up as high as you want. Okay, so we have the light on, and Alex is going to show me how well you can control this light. It's always been one of my points of contention when it comes to this light. I like to be able to control the light as much as possible, so now Alex is going to show me how you can do that. For example, when an event starts and you don't want the lights to go all crazy, you just want them to be nice and mellow. So Alex, how would you do that?
Alright, so check it out. Along with the control itself, right now I have everything in blackout. So everything is just black. Automatically hit the blackout button, and you have a whole bunch of different colors that you can adjust it to. So, you know, whatever color the theme, the party is, whatever color you have your uplight set up to, you can just set it up to that color. So right here you got blue. You can set it up to a little bit of purple, red, orange, green.
And right now you're controlling it using the IRC
I'm literally,
controller.
yeah, I'm just using the IRC and just going through all the different colors. You can even do UV if you wanted to. Now, one thing that you can do with these is you can choose whatever you want on. So if you only want the pars on and the derbies, you can have it like that. That's the way that I have it for default. If you only want the moving heads on, you can just have the moving heads. If you want the moving heads and the derbies, you can do that. Or if you only want the moving heads, the derbies, and the laser, and just leave the strobe light off. You only want the strobe light on. Whatever pattern you want, you can have it on like that.
All right, let's see what all the lights look like individually. All right, so here the machine is going through every, is this like just the standard play?
This is literally an auto. An auto when everything is on.
All right, so everything is on. These are all the different lights. And I'm gonna say I am about 10 yards back from it. My garage is a single car garage, so the coverage area is pretty good.
Señorita, I wish I could pretend I didn't need that, but every touch is ooh la la la, it's true la la la. Oh, I should be running, oh, you keep me coming for you.
In Miami, the air was hot from summer rain, sweat dripping off me. Before I even knew her name, love, you felt like ooh la la la, yeah, no.
Now we also can get them to chase and go opposite as they are right now. So they're going in opposite directions, or you can also get them to do the same thing at the same time.
Here's the strobe by itself. Here's what the laser looks like.
You felt like ooh la la la, yeah.
Here's what the derbies by themselves look like. Here's what the par lights look like by themselves. Now you're controlling this from the back panel.
Correct.
Let's see what the foot switch does. Alright, so Alex has the foot switch in his hands now, so let's see what the foot switch does.
Alright, we got it in blackout mode right now. Hit the blackout mode. There you go, and automatically right there it's on automatic. So you want to circle the colors. Automatically we got blue, your green, your V, yellow, purple. You got all your different colors. And then we'll go into music. And automatically it'll cycle through the different music shows that it has built in.
And then you have one final switch.
And then you have one final switch, which is just an auto. So these are preset shows that are built in to the light itself. Also remember that the moving heads do have built-in gobos. I don't think you can swap them out, but I know you can adjust the focus on them.
And that's a twist at the light.
Yeah.
So if you press the remote, you can cycle through the lights as well?
Correct. So if you hit the automatic mode, it'll automatically circle through each individual one until you get to whatever it is exactly you want to do. So you want the pars by themselves going by itself, derbies by themselves, laser by itself, strobe itself by itself. Those are the moving heads. That's a mix of everything. Now has each mix is in it's a different show. See, I think you got 3 different auto mix shows. And then right there it'll go into the different modes of each one. You have also sound active mode on here. So through the menu itself, this is one of the really cool things which the Gigbar 2 did not have. So on the menu itself, you can automatically adjust everything individually. So you have your different automatic modes right here. You have different sound modes. You have your DMX, slave. And then on the setup itself, automatically you have different options to turn on and off your IR, on and off your foot switch. If you want the moving heads to go in reverse, and if you want your tilt to also go in reverse. And then you have your reset button as well.
Okay, so now let's hook this light up to a DMX controller and see what we can get out of it.
I'm excited.
The control software that we're going to use to try out the light with is My DMX 3.0. It happens to be the control software that I use. We couldn't find a profile that would use all 35 channels of the light. So what we did was we put the light into 17 channel mode, and then we found a Gigbar profile in the software. The profile has 20 channels, but that works because we could just come through here and turn on some lights. And see, now you see we're using the DMX software to change the colors. You can do some movements. You can turn on the lasers, turn on just the red laser, or turn on just the green laser. We can get the strobe going.
Line each other.
Ain't gonna hurt nobody to get on down. It ain't gonna hurt nobody to get on down. It ain't gonna hurt nobody to get on down. It ain't gonna hurt nobody.
On the UV lights. control the dimming of the moving heads. Here comes strobe. They can change colors. And change the gobos that they use. I find it really cool that this light brings 7 different gobos and clear. So this is cool. We started to build the scene. Just kind of dragged the fixture out and went down to one of the effects, and it has a rainbow effect. I slid that over the entire fixture, and the light is actually responding. It's doing its own little thing. So you can use any DMX software to build your customizable scenes, and you can get more out of this light by doing that. Okay, so in about 15 minutes we were able to build a pretty easy scene. We have the lights doing a rainbow sweep, and then we have the spots just going around the room in blue. And the way I did that was I just set up 2 separate scenes in the MyDMX software and just let it run through it. I think that if we had the actual profile for the light, we could do a lot more control, specifically control the movements of the moving heads and make it move a little bit slower. So I think if you get this software and you get this light, you can do a lot with it, which is a good thing. Alright, so our final conclusions on the light. I'm really impressed. As Alex has told me many times, this is a great plug and play type of unit. The kind of unit that you can just show up, set it up, and go. Isn't that one of the things that you like the most about it?
Yeah, most definitely. You know, I have some lighting already. Like I have a couple mushrooms and I have some moving heads and stuff like that. But for me, the moving head aspect of it, the whole DMXing and all that stuff, to me is a little too overcomplicated. So this is something where I can just set it up, stack it high, and let it fly, let it do what it's got to do, and that's the end of it. Makes your life a lot easier. That's what I'm about.
Now I do like that you can control it with a DMX controller. I'm trying to convince Alex to get one. He'll get so much more out of it. You'll have more control over setting the moods, having the lights stay static and their movement slow. I'm gonna look up and see if the MyDMX software has the profile for this light. You can probably get so much more out of it. You can control the moving head movement and make them independent as well. It's always been my feeling that everything has its place, and this light definitely has a place. This light is a great beginning to middle type of investment. If you've never invested in lighting, or you're just starting to invest in lighting, I would recommend you take a look at this. If you are already heavily invested in lighting, this might be something that you're not interested to.
Let me put it like this. In your particular situation, if you can take either this or 2 moving heads to a party, what would you rather take? Considering you're not going to DMX them, we're just going to put it in automatic mode and we're going to put them up and let them go.
If I don't have a DMS controller, then I'm going to use this.
Okay.
Just because there are more lights, and obviously the setup is a lot easier. But again, I wouldn't use this for a party with more than 100 people. If the party was more than 100 people, I'd probably want 2 of these and then go up from there.
Also depends on the size of the venue as well.
Yes, that's right. Because the coverage area of the light is really good. It does spread out, but more people, you can only get so much height. It's kind of like speakers. You know, the speaker can only cover so much area. That you should consider the same thing with the lighting as well.
Also keep in mind that each one of these lights can be adjusted individually, for the exception of the moving heads, but the pars, you can move them left to right, up and down, tilt them, whatever you want to do. Same thing with the derbies and same thing with the laser itself. So when you're at your event, and you set up, you can just turn on each light individually and then bring it down and adjust each one individually. Like that, you're getting the proper coverage area for your particular application.
Alright, so I hope you found the video informative. If you were looking for this type of video and looking for more information on the light, I hope you got that from this video. I want to thank you for watching. If you have any questions, any comments about the video, please put it down below. Please subscribe. We'll have more videos. Obviously, we have some time. We're still in quarantine mode down here, so we'll have plenty of subject matter to put on tape. We've been dying for time, and now we have it, so we can do it.
Lots of it.
So for Alex, thanks for coming out.
Thank you so much, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video.
Thanks for watching. See ya.
Peace.